Okay.
But the cops are clearly still suspicious. Somehow, the officers don't find the gun that'll be used to shoot
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
one of these officers in just 1 hour from now. But the cops are clearly still suspicious. He gave a fake name and seems extremely nervous while being searched, tentatively asking to avoid searching in certain places.
So what's going on with all the stuff in your room?
I smoke pot sometimes, I said, and I have a few pills in there, yes, sir.
So all that stuff in there's yours?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you don't have a prescription for Xanax?
No.
Because that's a lot of Xanax for one person.
While he's not
Just be stockpiling that shit. I'll get him that. I was just buy a fucking 24 grams. I don't all that shit in a day, but shit.
not in cuffs, Hollis seems remarkably calm. So while he's relaxed, they ask him a couple questions about the weapons before they throw him in cuffs.
I have I do have a pellet gun, but it's not loaded.
Yeah, we saw that too.
Okay. Well,
what do you use the CO2 gun for?
Honestly, I haven't even loaded it out here. Back home, we used to just shoot squirrels and stuff. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but then I realized I got here, there's not many squirrels here, you know what I'm saying?
Then we also got a report of the gunshot.
There was no gunshot. In here?
That's what we're told.
By who?
Somebody that heard it.
So yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, I wasn't even here last night. I was over at my buddy, 28th Street. What time did the shot go off? Because if you look up the police reports from Officer, what's his name? It was Duckworth, Officer Duckworth. We went through this whole thing.
Did he write you a ticket or anything?
He didn't write me a ticket. He let me go because the whole situation was they thought that I stole their gun, and so then they went and searched my car. You can look and I see you can look at his what time he pulled me over, and I bet that whatever time the gunshot was reported won't actually, because that wasn't.
It was.
When the cops checked the reports, it turned out he was telling the truth, and the body cam from last night's traffic stop backs this story up. At this point, the cops could start to connect the dots. A kid accused of stealing a gun is now being accused of shooting it at university. It could definitely be assumed that something's gone overlooked. Either way, Hollis has been found in possession of multiple illegal drugs, so the cops finally decide to arrest him.
What's the bond and stuff? You know?
He got that bitch is on his hips somewhere. That bitch is actually the cop thought that bitch. He got that bitch somewhere. Handcuffed with that bitch still on him, loaded.
I don't know. We'll have to. It all depends on the weight and how much of the pills there are to kind of determine the.
The cops then start a second pat-down, one that Hollis remembers vividly. He says he felt the officer check just millimeters away from the weapon, but somehow never finding it. Hollis was then escorted from his dorm into a squad car, where Officer Floyd tragically missed another opportunity to stop what happened to him in just 50 minutes. As Hollis sits down in the patrol car, Officer Floyd hears a strange noise.
I'll be class 311 male. What was that big thump? Oh, my handcuffs.
That noise wasn't his handcuffs at all. It was actually the sound of his gun falling down the leg of his pants and hitting the floor. As well as lying through his teeth, he was even able to reach down and fully conceal the gun back in his pants before finishing his journey to the Texas Tech PD. When they arrived, a 30-minute countdown full of tragic and negligent mistakes would begin to take place. At 12 minutes past 7, one of the officers says that if Hollis continues to cooperate, they'll remove his handcuffs.
If you cooperate with me, we'll go ahead and pull these cuffs off a little bit, okay?
And 2 minutes later, at 14 minutes past, the officers make good on their promise and take his handcuffs off. 90 seconds later, Hollis and Officer Floyd enter a room to run through some paperwork and are left alone. There is no footage of another search taking place before or after they entered this room together. At 7:44 p.m., Hollis asks Officer Floyd 3 questions.
You have a family at home? Yep. How many kids? Pretty old.
It's unclear why he chose to ask these questions. There was no incentive, and all it did was make him look like a complete and total psychopath. Like he
what the
wanted him
fuck?
to know the damage that he was about to cause and the lives that he was about to ruin. 4 seconds pass before he reaches into his sock and takes a deep breath. The shot echoed through the station, alerting officers nearby.
I had to put the sound effect. If y'all didn't call it, y'all probably thought I was part of the editing, but I did this. Yeah, I had to do it. I'm sorry. I had to do it. But rest in peace to him. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He had that. It was a. Oh God. I'm sorry.
They arrived. Floyd was already dead, and
Damn.
Hollis was nowhere to be seen. Assuming Floyd's body cam to be the only camera in the room, he grabbed it and fled, with no idea that the entire incident had been recorded on this hidden surveillance camera.
looked
Despite
at
the
that
suspect
bitch.
being gone,
He literally
cops
looked at
knew
that
there
bitch.
could only be one suspect, and they immediately placed the campus on lockdown and began a 2-hour-long manhunt for an armed teen killer.
658, the PD is not secure. Got an officer down, he's shot in our briefing room. We don't know where the suspect went. He's about a 19-year-old white male, skinny.
What's he wearing?
Blue jeans, believe a light colored t-shirt. He had mud on his jeans from the knees down.
Blue jeans and a white t-shirt?
Yeah, and he's got facial hair.
Can you relay the information one more time
Yeah.
to our sergeant so we can get all the perimeter units clear on what we're looking for?
What's his last?
That was a great t-shirt. Yeah, that's what's up though.
name? Daniels last name, first name Hollis.
After securing the area, detailing a full and proper description of Hollis, and searching the campus for a total of 90 minutes,
Damn.
Hollis was eventually found and apprehended without further injury. When he was finally caught, he said cold-bloodedly that he was, quote, the one that shot their friend. He was found carrying Floyd's body cam and a loaded .45 caliber pistol. At every turn, Hollis got as lucky as he possibly could have, while Floyd got the opposite. After being caught, Hollis also told the officers that he'd done something f***ed up and illogical, implying that he had some remorse for what happened. However, a phone call to his family recorded at 11:14 that night showed that the only thing he regretted was being caught.
I'm getting on the phone with the criminal defense attorney. I would really advise you not to say anything.
Yeah, on the cool, I haven't been saying anything.
Huh?
I haven't been saying anything really.
Okay.
But there's pretty solid proof against me, and it's the problem.
I know that, Reed, and I know that you think that doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, it's just, no.
You know me, Carrie. You know me. I'm not gonna say. I supported someone who assaulted me yesterday. I said no, he didn't assault me. You know me. I'm not gonna say anything that would jeopardize that.
I'm just saying, it's just, I love you, and you'll get through this.
Yeah, it's my dumb fault that I shouldn't have done this anyway. I'm stupid.
Hollis's demeanor in this call is frankly terrifying. It's almost as if he's talking to his family about the drug charge and not the first-degree murder charge. And the biggest issue on his mind seems to be being kicked out of school.
This may be a little more extreme. I think that they're probably going to kick me out of Texas Tech High School. And I think that they're... Huh?
After this call, he was taken by police to an interrogation room, where it seems the reality of the situation finally hits him.
Well, you guys know the whole story. What do you think is the most likely possible outcome?
Y'all for life?
I don't know the whole story.
Y'all for life?
Well, hold on.
I'm just.
I know it's just a bad situation. I got it. Okay.
Hey, this nigga made his situation 10 times worse. Like, yeah, stole a gun. Yeah, he shot that bitch. Probably would have got like 3. If that. College, probably probation, something. I don't know. Guys. Really didn't do nothing that horrifically bad. Get a lot of time, if any, fault. And he probably got by like 2, 3. Now, I heard what the fuck?
You know, it's funny. My mom called me and said, "Reed, are you okay? There's been a shooting, and they say it's you." And immediately then I knew, you know, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, dropping out of college.
You know what? We gotta figure this out first, okay?
Yes, sir.
Rightly, Hollis isn't even trying to defend himself. He knows he's done something horrifying and is going to pay the price for it. But the detectives are still plagued with the question of why on earth he did what he did.
Yeah.
So they ask him to recount the moment
Why?
where he took Floyd's life.
So I got back to my dorm, and there was already police officers in there. They busted me for and marijuana, and they took me back to the station, and I just, in my head, I thought, you know, I can't have this third strike against me. This is gonna be it. You know what I mean? Not thinking logically.
If they kill somebody,
And so I
gonna
did
be better.
something very illogical, and regret it deeply, and I don't know ever how I'll ever make up for it.
Cap, bro. Gotta write up cap, but
Okay? Does that kind of cover what you're asking?
Hollis seems to be seeking approval from the detectives. It genuinely does seem as though he feels guilty for what he did, as he's putting himself down and asking the detective if what he said is enough.
I was taken back to the police station, and something just clicked in my head, and I said, I can't do this. I can't go back like this. But then I made a worse decision to go back and do something that I thought I could. I'm just ready to go to jail, call my parents. I really would like to call my parents because they're worried to think about me because they saw it on the news.
He's stuttering, repeating himself, and all he wants to do is call his parents. Hollis is starting to shut down, overwhelmed with shame, regret, and guilt. The longer this conversation goes on for, the more you have to wonder what compelled him to take that officer's life in the way that he did. And you've got to imagine his parents are thinking the very same thing.
Hello, this is Dan.
Hey, Dad, it's me, Reed.
Reed, honey, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm very safe. I'm with some very nice people right now, and I'm in trouble, and I messed up badly.
Oh, Reed, honey, I love you so. I don't even. We'll be there tonight around 11. I'm shaking all over. I can't drive right now. But I want to come see you. What happened? I mean, why would you do something like that? You don't know?
I do know it,
Heavy,
and
chat.
it doesn't make sense, and I'm sorry I brought this disrespect to my family. I'm sorry I brought this disrespect to my family again.
God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what went wrong.
Don't be sorry. It's not you. It's my fault. You did nothing wrong. I did. It's me. And I think they're gonna put me away for a little while. And there's nothing I can do about it.
I'll talk to you when I get there. I love you. Okay.
Yes, sir. I love you, Dad.
Taking accountability.
25 to life. Plus more because of other stuff. I mean, look. That would be the responsible thing to do, is to give me jail time, and then maybe I can go for parole. But that's just gonna change. Not your problem. It's just gonna change how I have to go about what I'm gonna do.
All of that's up to the district attorney's office. Okay?
And of course, the district attorney's office is gonna give me 25 to life.
So,
Okay, he's trying to cop.
Okay.
No reason at all.
you have anything else you want to say?
Police station.
I guess not.
But Hollis's motive for all of this, though, would be the biggest mystery of all. Some say it was influenced by his addiction. Some say that he had undiagnosed mental problems, or a combination of the two. At the end of the day, it's all speculation, and we can only turn to what he said in court. It doesn't make sense. I thought I was stuck. I thought it was all over. I thought this was an opportunity to go out, to commit suicide. There was no rational line of thought that I had. He also told the court that he wanted to go out with a bang, and that he asked Floyd about his family because he wanted them to be the last thing that he thought about. It seems as though Hollis panicked. He was scared about the consequences of the drug charges, and was influenced by drugs, mental issues, or something else to take the absolute worst route possible. After dodging 3 separate searches and almost being caught multiple times, he might have even thought that this was meant to be. He turned a simple possession of narcotics charge into a first-degree murder charge, and now he's facing the death sentence. When asked why the jury should spare him, he said, "I think it's totally fair to say life for life, but then on the other hand, I think about my family. And the truth is, I'm biased in my own favor. I don't want to die. Not anymore." After deliberating for 3 days, the jury eventually concluded that Hollis should serve life in prison without the possibility of parole.
I mean, hell. I was like, hell. Hell.
In September 2023, Pierce County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to an armed robbery at a GameStop store in South Hill, Washington.
To the next one.
Coincidentally, around 4 a.m. that same morning, the store had already been burglarized when a vehicle crashed into the front of the building. The store had not been boarded up since then, making it vulnerable when a completely different individual entered and carried out the robbery. The suspect, later identified as a 34-year-old male named Randall, was first seen entering the store to ask what had happened before leaving. He soon returned with his hand in his sweatshirt, claiming to have a gun. Randall ordered the store staff to the back room and told them to grab items. He proceeded to steal over $1,500 worth of merchandise.
So a nigga backed into the store, so he had nothing to do with this. Hold on.
In September 2023, Pierce County Sheriff's deputies were dispatched to an armed robbery at a GameStop store in South Hill, Washington. Coincidentally, around 4 a.m. that same morning, the store had already been burglarized when a vehicle crashed into the front of the building. The store had not been boarded up since then, making it vulnerable when a completely different individual.
Somebody already robbed the store early that morning and making it okay. So through all the commotion, somebody else said, "I'm finna rob this motherfucker too." What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
Individual entered and carried out the robbery. The suspect, later identified as a 34-year-old male named Randall, was first seen entering the store to ask what had happened before leaving. He soon returned with his hand in his sweatshirt, claiming to have a gun. Randall ordered the store staff to the back room and told them to grab items. He proceeded to steal over $1,500 worth of merchandise, including 2 PS5s and Switch consoles, before fleeing on foot.
I would throw the same
Deputies
shit.
soon arrived on scene to get a suspect description and direction of travel.
Pushing that motherfucker there.
Did he say he came back here? All right, I'll go back that way. County 72, we go with that description one more time.
White male, 1030, 6 months window, gray hair, face tattoo, black hoodie, gold chain.
Receive.
Like that. The other niggas ain't get caught.
All right, hold on 1 second. Victim's next door.
Is he next door?
Yeah, he's right here.
Dude, that shit
sure you
broad
guys already
day.
know about the break-in last night. Oh, this is like this.
Yeah, so this was already like this.
This was last night, yeah.
Yeah, someone drove through last night.
Did he have a black backpack?
He might have.
He was walking on Meridian down that way then.
Yeah.
They pass that nigga.
He made me open up the back, told me he had a gun, and he took a whole bunch of PS5s, Switch controllers.
So he took PS5s? Like multiple of them?
Yeah.
So did you, I mean, he would have
He
been...
had a backpack. I don't know the stuff in that backpack.
How many PS5s?
He ain't fit,
A
kid.
couple, two PS5s.
Boxes,
Okay.
or he took them out the boxes. They
All
ain't
right,
fitting
we'll
2
be back.
PS5 boxes. They ain't fitting
That's a
1
lot of
PS5
stuff,
box in
yeah.
the backpack.
Face tattoos.
And chains. If you want to talk to him, I'll go take a look real quick. See, he was heading south.
That nigga not hurry the fuck
I'll
up to
take a
get
look.
home. I'm really for nigga like some shit where he ain't kill nobody. He just did something that I would have did back in the day in GTA. I'm not really mad. I gotta want him to get away.
Okay.
Ain't gonna lie.
So,
I don't want him to get away with some real shit. I'm going for the criminal right now.
Subsequently, they called for Canine Ice and his
I want him to
handler
get
to
away.
assist in locating Randall.
Something
As
I'll do.
deputies tracked
GTA.
past 2 schools and into the woods, they located a shopping cart along a fence with the 2 PS5s and several merchandise belonging to GameStop.
What's a homeless nigga? Oh, he ditched that shit. I would have kept something.
Dog's still working. Can't find a burger up in the neighborhood. How far down was it? It was just a little bit further than
me. I bet the top of one of them motherfucking trees.
Corner down there.
Swear to God, it will not find me.
Mommy.
Canine Ice then indicated on a fence, suggesting that Randall may have jumped over it. With this information relayed, it was confirmed that a neighbor had also seen a man jumping a fence.
Is anybody on that side? Is anybody on perimeter around 140th Street, just south of Fort Grove? Dogs indicating he may have possibly jumped the fence near 9911 140th Street, Fort East.
They came over the fence.
This is 9911, so 27 would be just that way, just a couple.
Where?
I think there is that trail. If you want to walk down that way. You want me to see if there's a access point this way? Yeah. I think it's not too much further because there's the end of the field right there. It should be. Is that locked? I can try. I might have a key to that one.
I wanted to get away so bad. I hope he did.
Oh man!
I hope he did.
Call you the locksmith.
That was easy because it wasn't locked. So.
They're breaking it in there.
Okay, dog's coming out to 140th Street, Fort East.
Come on, this is backyard, this shit. Oh hell no! Why'd you get shot?
Yeah.
Kids of it. There you go. Oh.
It was right around here.
Yeah.
Got hung up, so.
I did get it the fuck on. Oh, pissing? I ain't mad for pissing my pussy.
Maybe, I don't know.
They persisted in tracking the vicinity where he might have jumped over the fence when Canine Ice displayed interest in another yard.
Swing is moving.
I know he's swinging. If he left,
Hello, police.
When they searched a backyard shed, they noticed
that backyard look cluttered to the naked eye, but look at they backyard low-key W as fuck. The trampoline in this bitch.
Hello,
Go over here, pool table, chairs, fucking big ass motherfucking Jenga grills. Then you got another man. He at home house. I would love a backyard like that.
when they searched a backyard shed, they noticed the objects inside were stacked oddly. Despite announcing themselves, there was no response until a deputy decided to take a closer look.
Please, show me your hands.
Yeah, shit. They kept moving. If they kept moving, he would have got their ass.
Show me your hand. Come on out. Show me your hand.
Let me see your hands.
Let me see your hands.
You're gonna get bit.
You're gonna get bit.
Get back. Get back.
This shit kept moving.
You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit.
What is it? Married nigga with the glasses overly looking. They was about to move. nigga, let me make sure he that right, bitch ass nigga. Tell me.
Why am I under arrest?
Turn around!
Turn around!
Ow, what the dude? Why am I under arrest? I didn't even do anything.
Oh, you did something.
No, I didn't do anything.
I ain't hiding in the shed there, nigga.
No, I've been so long. What are you talking about? You're taking the wrong person to jail, bro. Yeah, you are. No, the dude that stole the is running down the road right now, bro.
I hate up.
Whoa, yeah, roll.
No,
It is this
the kid's like throwing all the over the fence, bro.
Oh my
Ow, dude, what
god.
the man? This is bullshit. The one, you guys don't got me on camera doing anything. I know you don't, because I
He
didn't
done
do
throw
anything.
this shit
Stuff
right
in
now.
there? Yeah, he was just sitting down facing. Oh, what? Yeah, the dude was in here.
If they
No, but I
break
mean
they
the
shit.
PlayStation. Oh no, that's on the other. Oh, you guys. Yeah, we got that. That's by my car on the Fergo side. You want to use your car?
Oh, yeah.
We checked the next yard. I looked over this man. That's good eyes by Jet. Nice work.
As they escorted Randall to the squad
Almost
car,
got
he
away.
repeatedly attempted to break free and demanded to be released.
Get these motherfucking cuffs off! You're gonna get these cuffs off me, homie! Get these cuffs off! Is that what we're doing? You just assaulting me, motherfucker! Get these cuffs off me!
Sir, we'd like you to calm down.
Get these cuffs off me right now!
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not!
Stop resisting.
Get these motherfucking cuffs off me! You just busted my face open and my knees open, you piece of shit! Ah! You guys see this? You're assaulting me! Ow! Get these cuffs
It's not
off me!
funny, but
You
it's
just broke
funny.
my hand, you piece of shit! You broke my hand! Did you hear me?
Yeah, you're screaming and I'm sitting right here.
Get the off me! Like, can you
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
My hand's broken, bro. Stop, you broke my hand. I can't get up like that. Dude, stop, I'm serious.
You're not really cooperating with
I will if you undo the things off my feet, please.
We're past that, man.
No, I promise you I'll get up politely, I promise.
Nope.
Do I need to wrap it around again?
Dude, please. You can't, you broke my hand, dog. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'll act polite if you undo them, please.
No.
I will right now, please undo them. My hand's broken, dog.
We're gonna go back.
I never did anything, man. I fell asleep in the shed, dude.
We'll just go.
I'm homeless, dog. I'm tired.
Gotta uncross his feet. There we go. With that. Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
That's
Every time I fall asleep somewhere else, man, people still on my shit.
He had a house, they wouldn't have found him. He had a house, they was not finding him.
Oh, it's not, dude. You slammed me on the pavement. Me first, dog. Oh,
House for a car.
stop, my hands.
Do some shit like that. Let me tell y'all, let me break it down. I'm gonna explain exactly how I would have did this crime. Exactly how I would have did this crime. Last year game has been broken into. That door was looking like that door is looking when I'm doing parking my car 3 streets over. Then I don't know. Alright. In GTA, I'm parking my car 3 streets over. Walking to that GameStop with like 2 layers of clothes on. I'm gonna buy some bullshit clothes from somewhere off up or something. Throw them on. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that GameStop, inside that GameStop, get what I need to get, come outside, run to my car. As I'm running to my car, taking off the clothes, bullshit clothes, throwing them, get in my car, driving away at the normal. I get home is rap.
I'll get up if you undo these off my feet politely, I promise you. I put that on everything I love, I
I
promise.
got my clothes, cause like they gave him a identified suspect was wearing black, this, that. I wear a world, this shit, shirt, that. I got a fucking white, never motherfucking whole different outfit, really different. Suspect wearing all black, wore a whole bright ass fit. Stand up, you feel me? Damn me.
I swear to God, dude, I'm not joking. I'm not gonna run or nothing.
One shot. We'll give you a shot.
One shot.
Spot me in the car.
One shot.
I'm not gonna run, dude. That's
We can leave those on.
All right, we're on your side. Sit up.
Oh, dude.
Stand up. 1, 2, 3. One more chance.
Stand up.
I'm trying. I'm trying. together, bro.
Off like a bank.
I can't. My f***ing knees punched up here. I told him I believe I can't do that, dude.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything can be used against you for the law. It's time to talk to the lawyer.
Hi, you guys are good. We got the guys, so you guys have a good luck.
Sorry.
My homie's name, Brian. I died.
It's Mike. Yes, I just notified both schools. We got the guy came in. Well, we found him hiding in the back of the shed. So, yes, Fir Grove and Blue have lifted lockdowns. They know what's going on. Yep, you're welcome.
All I did was go in and ask the guy what happened, bro. That's all. And my buddy went back in after, tried to rob him, dude. That's it.
Lots of tattoos. Face tattoo, neck tattoo. I mean,
Something, right?
crazy.
Oh.
You're going to jail for robbery in the first
I
degree
never
and kidnapping.
robbed nobody or kidnapping you.
Kidnapping.
You just kicked my f***ing window.
Take the seatbelt off. They're too tight. They're hurting my hands, bro.
So we start screaming and kicking?
I asked you to help me. I asked you to help me, and you said no.
You screamed
no,
at
lady.
me.
I asked you to help me, and you slammed the door in my face like I'm a bitch. That's what you did. I asked you politely.
No, you didn't.
The I didn't. Don't try to play tough now, because I did.
Going back in the hospital.
I asked you nicely.
You already tried to kick out my window. You're going
No,
back
I
in the
asked you
hospital.
nicely, lady.
Put your feet back in the car.
Will you undo these cuffs a little bit, please?
No.
I asked her nicely,
No,
man.
he's getting
She's
off. He
lying.
already
She's
got
full
the
of
warning.
shit.
It's on camera.
Is it on camera?
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. Prove it.
Come on,
It's on
you're
camera.
putting me
You're
back in the
doing the
huddle.
f***ing seatbelt.
You're getting out of the car. Get out of the car.
Don't.
Back on the ground again.
Go on your knees.
Don't. I'm trying, dude. These cuffs are f***ing tight, bro. That's all, man. I just
straighten
put
your
the cuffs on. I can't. It's not the cuffs on too tight. What the f***? Dude, undo the cuffs. They're cutting my circulation.
Everybody, mama is peeping out their windows. They're like, motherfucker. This is the most ocean they ever seen.
That's all, man. I'm begging you,
Hey, don't move your hand, okay? Just relax. Relax.
I
know. Perfect.
I just want the cuffs in a little bit, man. That's it.
They're better. We did it.
No, the other wrist is broken, dude. That's all I asked, man. And your officer was getting fucking rude. Don't act like you weren't, because you were. Lie to me. You're on camera being rude.
Okay, how do I want to set him up or?
You act like because you're a cop and a woman, you got a badge and you're better than me.
Hey, come on, buddy. Come on.
Can you help me up, please? I'm not going to fight nobody, dude. That's all. I just wanted to
You can't kick and scream though. That's not gonna work.
I had to get the seatbelt on there. It was cutting my circulation off,
It's
bro.
black as fuck.
I asked her to do it. You slammed the door in my face like I'm a bitch.
So,
oh my God, who the hell cares?
Okay.
You went over there.
Go on the other side.
Didn't drag him. So, grab here.
Hey.
Pull it like that.
Got it.
Dude, you guys are gonna take me to the f***ing hospital, dude.
Or jail.
No
Or jail.
hospital. My f***ing hand's broken, bro. That's my f***ing head.
I'll pull him.
That's my fucking head.
A little bit more. There you go.
Ah! You can't pull me like that's my f***ing head, bro. My head's hitting the f***ing door.
Well, obviously.
I'm too tall for this shit. Ah!
Oh,
What
God.
the f***?
I got him, shit.
Well, just take to jail now.
Upon running his info, it was discovered he had an active warrant for his arrest. Deputies also reviewed surveillance footage from the store, confirming that Randall was indeed the correct person in custody. His unique fashion choice of wearing his pants below his ass allowed them to match his underwear to that of the individual seen on video, along with his tattoos. While en route to the jail, he persisted in kicking the windows of the squad car and managed to free himself from the hobble. He continued to scream the entire ride and banged his head on the back seat cage.
That's easy to cover up. You will never see if I don't want you to see it.
Ultimately, Randall was charged with felony counts of first-degree robbery and kidnapping unlawful imprisonment. The bail amount set for him remains unknown due to the limited court information available on him.
Kidnapping? The fuck? Maybe the clerk? Okay, maybe.
Want a deeper look into the channel or craving additional content? Explore Code Blue Cam on Patreon.
Last one, chat. Last one.
I don't even get the heart to shoot someone.
This is 17-year-old Mau Revels, one of the best liars you'll ever see. And he'll spend the next hour manipulating detectives into believing that he is innocent of murder.
I'm telling you the truth.
But little does he know that the odds and the evidence are stacked against him,
really?
and this is a race against the clock to see which side comes out on top.
They described me down to the T. You and your gun with a laser on it.
On July 30th,
with a fucking laser on it. Oh my God. It done got deep. Got deep. Got deep. Oh, I'm looking for. Got real chat. With the laser on it. Laser on it.
1st, 2021, 23-year-old Nico Gonzalez was attending a house party with his friends when a fight broke out in one of the rooms between two rival groups of teenagers. Nico believed it would be a good idea to try and intervene to prevent anyone from getting hurt. But little did he know, this goodwill would cost him his life. As he tried to stop the fight from escalating, shots began ringing out. A total of 10 shots were fired before Nico fled the scene. Unfortunately, not even an hour passed before he collapsed in a nearby field. There was no saving him. By the time that EMS arrived, Nico had passed away. The least they could do for Nico.
Right here. Fighting. Don't know. Don't try to break it up. Mind your business. Especially with, see them gangbangers. Police, I don't know.
Nico now was put his murderer behind bars. So out of all the teenagers involved in the altercation, the officer narrowed it down to one single suspect, Mau. But the officers could have never suspected that the seemingly respectful and calm 17-year-old would be one of the greatest manipulators they would ever encounter in their careers. The following footage has been given exclusively to us by the Las Cruces Police Department and has been analyzed by a team of interrogation experts and forensic psychologists.
Have a seat, man. Cold?
Yes.
Dude, we're burning up, man.
Wish I was burning up.
All right, brother. Real quick, just want to make sure I have your name spelled correct. Can I get your first spelling for your first name, please?
M-A-W-U.
M-A-W-U. Got it. And last name?
R-E-V.
R-E-V.
E-L-S.
E-L-S. And your address, sir? Is there a space or letter?
Unit O.
Unit O, got it. Okay. And your birthday, sir? Almost your birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a phone number? All right, so it's Mau?
Yes, sir. Mau.
What's that?
Mau.
Mau?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mau. So Mau, I'm Detective Compa. This is Sergeant Savage. So, I don't know if you know why you're here.
I don't.
Okay. Well, I think you do, but I want to make sure. I want to give you an opportunity to talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You're here for a reason. You're not here by mistake, by chance. I know you know why you're here. And I want to explain to you, and I want you to talk to me if you wish to. But before we do so, man, since you did come in a police car, you were in handcuffs, you didn't come here on your own free will, I have to read your Miranda warnings. I don't know if they've ever been read to you or if you've ever seen the show Cops. but they'll usually start by reading you your round of rights. Right?
Yeah.
So, do you have the right to remain silent?
I think your right is flat. Flat.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I don't have to talk. So.
Yes, sir. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You know what that means?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. And then you can decide to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you understand your rights, it's yes or no if you understand. And I just need you to print your name right there. And today is 7/31. 21. All right, flip the card for me, please. On the opposite side, it says if you want to speak to me in reference to what I want to talk to you about. I'm pretty sure you're curious about why you're here, and I would like to speak to you about it, but I want to know if you're willing to talk to me.
And then I can just not talk to whenever.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can sign there now.
Right off the bat, Mawu is calm, immediately complying with the officer's requests and showing no resistance to signing the papers. This means, in the eyes of detectives, he is someone who is willing to cooperate for the sake
They never gave me no option to sign no motherfucker, baby. I mean, you're not gonna
of proving his innocence.
So what I'm here to talk to you about is something that happened early this morning. What kind of car do you drive?
Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger. What year is your car?
2015.
15? Gotcha. What is your color of your car?
Dark blue.
Blue? Does it have any special...
It's wrapped.
Wrapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on half.
Oh, like half.
Got buddy. That Charger probably got a little RT or something if he wrapping it. Buddy.
The car?
Yeah.
What does the wrap look like?
It's just like.
It'll be a scat pack. A blow
like
bar
triangles.
Like shapes?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Where's your car at right now?
I don't know. I dropped it off when I got back this morning from El Paso to get an alignment, and I went to sleep.
Where'd you drop it off for shop?
Big O.
Big O. So Big O has it right now?
Yes, sir.
Big O on up the hill or on up the hill?
The one that's farther, like up the hill.
Gotcha. So they have your car right now?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, man. So you mentioned you went to El Paso. Can you just walk me through yesterday into today when you came back from El Paso?
Okay.
I want to know just your whole day.
Starting from yesterday?
Yes, sir.
I was hanging out with my football team.
Okay. Can you name a couple of your football buddies that you're with?
No, sir.
Okay.
And then I was hanging out with them for maybe like 3 hours. 3 hours.
That ain't
4
no
hours.
day.
And then I went to a party where my girlfriend was at.
Where was the party?
Huh?
Where was the party?
Where was the party? I don't know.
Oh, is it here in Las Cruces?
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you went to a party about, what time are we talking about now?
Like 12:31-ish.
Okay, so 12:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then?
And I was there for, I wouldn't say that long, just because, I don't know, like, there just kept being altercations throughout, like, the whole, like, party. So I was really just mainly outside for most of it, just sitting there chilling. Because then the cops kept busting it too. Kept like shutting it down, and they started back up. And then, let's say, maybe like 2-something, I had got into a fight. I had got punched across like my face, like out of nowhere. I was just fighting back.
It is important to note how calculated Mawu's replies are. He carefully treads the line of sharing just the right amount of information by giving very vague answers to the detective's questions. For example, he mentions that altercations kept happening around him, but never mentions why or how they exactly happened. He carefully distances himself from any kind of information that links him directly to the shooting. And this tactic would throw detectives off completely as he begins to describe the fight that he himself got into.
Next stream with and Kyle. This back door. Red.
So you got into a physical fight?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember who you were fighting?
I don't know, sir. All I remember is someone had like, I don't even know who he was, but he had like a red jacket.
Red jacket?
Yeah, and I was sitting there chilling.
Okay.
And he had boom. But I was like, damn. So I fought back for a little bit, and I remember like me and him fighting, and he fell. And when he fell, he like reached for like, he had like a, I don't know what these are called, like a satchel thing.
Oh, like a little man bag thingy?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He had reached for it. When he was on the ground, he had reached for it. I seen like his gun drop. And I was like, what the f? So that's whenever I had ran back to my car. And when I got back to my car, you just heard shots. And I don't know. And then I had just went home, and I was just like, like I didn't do anything. Like, I'm gonna be okay. And I woke up this morning. I went to this football camp because I got invited by some coach for a scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, and then came home, took my car to get an alignment, and went home to go to sleep. I was tired. Yeah.
All right, so make sure I understand everything correctly, make sure I'm not missing anything. So you're hanging around with your football team, like the entire football team?
Maybe like 10 of us.
10 of you? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you all go to this party together?
No.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then you went to the party, just you and to meet your girlfriend, right?
Yes, sir.
What's her name?
Jessie.
Jessie? Jessica?
Jessie.
Jessy?
I
Gotcha. Do you have a last name for her? I got you, man.
What's her girlfriend last name?
She goes to school with you, right?
No.
No? Okay. So you go visit your girlfriend, Jessie, and you guys meet up at this party.
Yes, sir.
Where's this party roughly around the city? I don't know if you know the address, or you can give me the exact address where the party was popping. The street.
Well, I don't know. It's like I think it's Lowe's. We're like, it's like a Lowe's. It's like that, like Plaza. I don't know. Like,
Where's Papa John's is?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And then there's like a little bit down, and it's to the right. It's
Okay.
right there.
All right, cool. So then, you said around, you kept on seeing some altercations happen outside.
Yeah.
You mind your own business.
Yeah, I just stabbed away.
And then you said some guy randomly just starts trying to fight with you, that's into a physical fight with you.
Yeah.
You describe him as a guy wearing a red jacket. Anything else that describes him?
He was tall. He looked older than me, but I'm obviously like the youngest one at the party.
Is he Hispanic, white?
He looked dark.
African American?
He looked dark, but not. He looked dark, but he didn't look like a black person. Like,
okay, so
like a bean.
So
like a Hispanic person.
Oh, okay. So Hispanic.
Yeah.
Bean.
Hair, was it short, long, buzzed?
Like, I don't know. It was more like they're just like crazy looking. I don't know. Kind of like long.
Longer?
Yeah.
Like puffy long, or is it like long, like covering his face long?
Long, so like I can't see like his eyes.
Okay, so long hair. Got it. So he had long hair. He just pops you really hard in the face. You start defending yourself.
Yeah.
You said he's wearing like a man bag or satchel.
Yes, sir.
By feigning ignorance about both the identity of the person he got into a fight with and other people at the party, Mawu effectively achieves two objectives. 1. He downplays his role in the fight itself, almost as if he were an innocent bystander dragged into a chaotic situation, solidifying his innocence. 2. This way of giving his story ensures that detectives do not get information about any follow-up leads because of the vague identities he mentions. Without any names, it becomes even harder to confirm or deny what Mawu is saying through witness testimonies. Just to make sure that this strategy of his works, Mawu doubles down on his story of being caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And you said he tries to pulls out a gun.
Yeah.
What did it look like?
It was too damn dark, but I remember I remember like, I don't know, I got lucky. Cause like, when he went to reach, he basically like fell, and the gun just dropped on like the street, and that's when I knew like that's my sign to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Like, you know?
And you got in your car by yourself?
Yeah.
I jumped?
Yeah, I ride by myself every day. All the time.
What Mawu cleverly does not mention is the fact that he was not alone, but with another friend the day the shooting occurred. This friend was Isaiah Taylor, and according to several witnesses, the incident was not contained to a few isolated fistfights, but in fact was a large rival group fight with Mawu and Isaiah being the ones to draw weapons with lasers attached.
Lasers, yeah. Beams on that mother.
And although Mawu seems composed,
Yeah,
his
the
body
beam,
language begins to
that.
show his nervousness as he is questioned in more detail. The crossed arms and constant touching of the ear are good indicators of this.
Alrighty, man. So what
Body language begins to show his nervousness as he is questioned in more detail. The crossed arms and constant touching of the ear are good indicators of this.
Alrighty, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a piece of paper, dude. I want you to draw me the layout of how it all happened. You know, if you can just kind of give me an understanding on where you guys were when you guys started fighting.
Yeah.
You know, if you kind of remember, you know, draw the streets. I'll draw it. I'll draw like a basic layout of what it looks like out there, and then you can just add whatever you need to add to it, right?
Yes, sir.
So this right here is going to be the party house, all right? So this is the house where you're the. So we'll just put party right here.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's.
Nigga through his whole life, but obviously they know it's his nigga now. Cause the video over, but.
All right.
So far, a couple attack. We'll see where you fucked up at.
See if you can draw it or add whatever you need to add. So that's the party house. Okay. This street over here behind it is going to be Solano. So this is the house, the street front, and then that's like a little street sideways.
Okay, so
Where did you park? Let's start with that. Where did you park?
Right here.
All right. How many houses? There's a house right across, right? It must is there a house right across from the party house?
Yeah.
Okay. Just kind of drive so that way you can have an idea how far away from that house you parked. Okay. So pretty close to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
What are you facing this way?
I was facing like this, just like this. Like when I left, I had a reverse.
Okay. Put an arrow which way the front of your car is, please. Gotcha. All right. So then, where does it all? When you guys come out and you start having your physical fight,
yeah.
Where does it take place, man?
Like right, like here. I put like an X.
Okay, perfect. So just put in there fight.
Yeah.
All right. Where does the gun drop? Okay. Put the gun right there for me, please. All right. Perfect. Just kind of just I can kind of see, kind of picture where you guys were at when it all happened. Perfect. You just want to put your signature right there, and right now it's, I guess, 7:03 p.m. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, man. So after that happens, you said you just get in your car. You saw the gun fall. You get in your car, and out you go. You heard. Oh, I'm sorry. You heard gunshots.
Yes, sir.
A book.
It was a lot. Well, not. I don't know. Maybe more like 6, maybe.
Detectives later found out that a total of 10 gunshots were actually fired, with 8 of these bullets originating from Mawu's gun.
Damn.
6?
Yeah, maybe.
And then you get in your car.
Yeah.
Boom. What kind of have you ever seen guns or handled guns? Like no, yeah. Do you know like what guns look like or?
I never handled a gun.
No. I just wondering if you could tell.
I never handled a gun, but 8 of them motherfuckers came for his shit. He was handling that, but he was trying to get that. It over me. So,
I mean, what kind of gun?
I never handled a gun.
I don't really like that.
All right, cool deal, man. So you said you have a 2015 Dodge, and then it's you said a Charger, right?
Yes, sir.
Blue, like a royal blue, or light blue?
Dark.
Dark blue. Yeah. So that's dark. Got it. What color wheels do you have on it?
Black and silver.
Black. Got it. All right, and at the party, you said you only with your girlfriend, nobody else that knows you, nothing like that, right?
Well, I mean,
that you went to, not that you met there.
Oh yeah. Well, I met her there, yeah.
All right, dude. And so now this is where I get to ask you questions now. So that's all you remember from happening that night? Yeah. Nothing else, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So would it surprise you to if I told you that people saw you and your whole football team there?
My whole football team?
Well, you had about 8 guys that were with you.
From the football team?
I don't know if they were from the football team, but 8.
Yeah, that's false.
False? All right.
Yep. And the football team went out with me.
What team you play for?
Mayfield.
Mayfield High School?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Keep in mind the claim Mawu just made about there not being an entire football team, because in the next few minutes, he makes a massive mistake.
So I'll be honest with you. They put you that you got in a fight. All right. You and a lot of the guys that you were with.
Yes, sir.
We're fighting with like four or some odd Hispanic guys.
It was a lot of them. It was just like every way you looked.
He got racist. That's why he called them niggas a bean. He could do like a
But
bean.
one of the guys that was with you was talking shit to one of the other guys. That's the one that started the fight.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me that guy's name?
Who?
The one that started the fight?
I don't know who started the fight.
Or who's the one that started the argument?
I don't know who started the argument.
Did you guys, did your friend, the one that started arguing with that other guy, did he get kicked out of the party?
No, like I said, I don't know who started the argument.
Oh, okay.
But like, I'm getting like for like I remember I'm just chilling. I just get just hitting my shit. That shit me. That's like that.
Okay, I got you. So it's because the reason why I'm asking is because they said that originally you and a couple of your guys that were with you got kicked out of the party. I guess for somebody disrespecting a girl or something like that. Do you remember something like that happening? Maybe one of your friends. I'm not saying you, but one of your friends either slapped a girl or something to that. Or yelled at a girl, something to some type of disrespect against a girl, and they kicked them out of the party.
No, sir. I remember that. I didn't get kicked out. I could have been in there the whole time.
Okay, gotcha. Was your friend kicked out? Does that make any sense? Gotcha.
I don't know.
And then when you guys came out, they said that there was a small argument between two individuals. And then it turned out that you and a couple of your people that were with you started jumping.
Oh, he fucked up that. He low-key moving tag.
That's what Bean said. Okay. And I'm just trying to see if that's clarified, if it's making sense, because there wasn't just one person that was saying this. If that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
So it says that they start jumping or fighting almost all of them against this one kid.
Yeah.
And then some other people start jumping in to try to help him.
Yes, sir.
Does that make any sense? Is that true?
Or
Did you witness it though? I'm not saying that you did, but people that were with you.
I mean, sir, honestly, there was not really just a bunch of when people fighting one person. It was like a
rumble.
Like a rumble. You just see people come from everywhere. Just everyone's just banging right there in that street.
Okay.
This is the exact moment where detectives pick up on Mawu's contradicting statement about the number of people involved in the fight. Considering how calculated Mawu is, catching on to this mistake could mean the difference between a full confession or Mawu walking away. This is why detectives need to pressure him and get him to crack.
So after that, you get in a fight, and the one that obviously is the one that you remember the most is this gentleman that was wearing the red jacket and long hair, Hispanic and tall.
Yes, sir.
Was he taller than you? Or about your height?
Like about my height.
Okay. So then after the altercation, man, they say that you had the gun.
Me?
Yeah, you. That's why you're here. Okay. So that's why I wanted to clear clarification. Did you pick it off the ground? Is that how you got it? Because he said they saw you with it in your hands.
Yes, sir. I don't play with guns. I didn't touch a gun, sir.
Never?
Yes, sir.
You never handled a gun before?
No, sir.
So these pictures we got of you on Instagram, social media.
I got biz. I posted y'all straps online. Stop posting y'all straps online.
All that, who's that?
I don't have a gun on Instagram, social media, none of that.
What about on your cousin's page?
I don't have a gun on my cousin's page.
Oh, it's his cousin that got him caught up posting that shit. Yeah. Let me see the picture. I'll see the picture.
After they said they mentioned you guys, they mentioned you and another gentleman that you guys were the ones with the handguns.
What the fuck, just?
You.
Okay.
And
I thought
another
I
gentleman
was not.
that you guys were the ones with the
I
handguns.
got scared.
Okay. And like I said, I want your side of the story. If you're scared because they were beating you up, I understand what happened.
Yes, sir.
And self-defense is a whole different deal. But
beating you up.
But they.
I would never. I don't even get the heart to shoot someone, bro. Like I don't. That's.
Never said shoot someone.
I play football. I just got my first offer.
Yes, he did. He said shots was fired.
I really don't.
I never said you had to shoot somebody. All I said was you had the gun. I didn't say you shot anybody.
Yeah, I see.
But still, if you have a gun, you're gonna shoot someone. That's the intent for a gun is to shoot.
No, sir. I have plenty of guns. I don't shoot people with them. Just because we carry the gun doesn't mean you're gonna shoot somebody. Makes sense? It's self-defense. It's a tool that you use as defense. If you own one. If you own
someone. I've never. I don't.
I got you.
Sure, I may seem like he don't like guns and shit.
Did you shoot anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. And
like I said, I heard shots.
All right. So this is what's gonna happen next, right? You know that we picked you up at your house on Hellenic.
Yes, sir.
There's gonna be a search warrant on your residence, okay? Yeah. Am I gonna find any guns in there? Am I?
No, sir.
No. We're gonna do a search warrant on one of your friends' house as well. I'm pretty sure they already told you.
No.
When your mom called you to let you know that to come out with your hands, they didn't tell you. Well, we're gonna search that house too.
What house?
It's his house.
Oh, my grandma's.
How doing me?
Okay. So we're not.
That gun over there ain't my shit. That's his house.
We're not gonna find any guns. They have your fingerprints, anything like that on those, are we?
I don't live there, so can't tell you if you're gonna find a gun.
Well, but they're your fingerprints. I didn't say your gun. I just said that we're gonna find.
No, that's not my grandma's. Okay. I don't even go there.
And right now, when I talk to Isaiah, he's not gonna say that you had a gun as well because everybody identified you. I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm here for a reason, dude. I wouldn't have pulled you and wasted your time. Your name is not a common name, dude. And for people to point you out,
yes, sir.
People know you, man.
Yeah.
Your cousin.
Yes, yeah.
Mawu's strategy to defend himself from this mounting pressure is to distance himself from the gun as much as possible. This is a frustrating position for detectives because they know that they are being tricked, but somehow need to make Mawu slip up once again, so they can continue their line of questioning about why and how a weapon was used in the first place. So they resort to putting an immense amount of emotional pressure on Mawu to dismantle his web of lies.
You say you just got a scholarship, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll say on some Nike shit.
On football, sir.
You are implemented in this right now in this shooting.
Yes, sir.
And everything will go out the window, dude. Your cooperation, your truthfulness is going to matter.
Yes, sir.
Whether this is going to affect you in for the rest of your life.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're 17.
Yes, sir. No, I understand that. I'm being truthful because I know that, like, I can get up. Like, this can ruin my senior season that's coming up to play football. This can ruin the offer. Like, I know. Like, that's why I'm here talking to you. That's why I didn't, be quiet, because I know that I need to say something. I talk to you, because if not, my whole life is gonna be everything that I worked for since I was a little kid is gonna be
There's a couple of videos that were out too. There's there's Ring cameras now everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So there's Ring cameras, and
I be lying though. They be saying shit like that.
Even
they ain't show the picture on Instagram.
That were at the party, specifically named you that you had a gun, and that your cousin and that Isaiah had a gun. All right. They named you guys the only ones with the guns.
Yes, I didn't have a gun, sir.
So I'm not saying that you did,
yes,
but from what more than one person
yes,
that is not even related are saying that you were.
Yes, sir.
If you did have a gun, it's the best time to be honest and let us know that you did have it. I'm not saying you shot or did anything with it, but that you had it in your possession.
Yes, sir.
Because once again.
Yes, sir.
You're saying it yourself right now, man. You're getting jumped.
They trying to pressure him to say, "Oh
yeah,
God."
Yeah, but no, sir. I don't be around with guns.
And is that what Isaiah's going to tell me right now? I want to talk to him. He's your cousin. I mean, somebody's gonna talk, dude. Somebody's gonna, he's gonna say something, and it better match what you're saying, dude. If not, somebody's lying, right?
Yes, sir.
And I got 3 different people that gave me specific names, and other witnesses that saw you guys and remember your car. They know you guys are very well known.
Yeah.
you know, your cousin has caused a lot of trouble at parties in the past. And if you just got wrapped up just because of his behavior, that's a different story. But it's not. I don't I don't think it'd be in your best interest for you to take a fall for something that you didn't do.
I did that
What do you
shit.
think it is that we're
I
investigating?
hated them bitches.
In all honesty.
A shooting?
When you say a shooting, what do you mean?
I don't know.
What would you think?
Because I heard shootings. Like, I just heard shots. So I'm assuming it's a shooting.
You haven't heard nothing from anybody at the party. Come on.
I don't know. I'm the youngest person there. I don't know these people.
I got you.
Most of them are like soccer
You got
players.
your phone, right?
Huh?
You have a phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So nobody's been texting you today and telling you, hey, guess what? Cops are over here. This is what's going on.
No. All I know is that you guys were looking for my cousin this morning while I was at my camp.
How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that?
My grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She told my mom that you guys were looking for her.
How'd she know?
I don't know.
And we didn't even talk to her. So somebody talked to you guys, man. We haven't said anything. We didn't find you guys till when we picked you up. We had just picked up your cousin.
Yeah.
So we hadn't talked to anybody that we were looking for you guys.
Well, they said you guys kicked someone's door down. Looking for him.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
So you guys text back and forth this morning?
No, I just told you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you guys to text back and forth, you and Isaiah this morning.
I don't know. I just told you. I don't talk. I was at a football camp.
Yeah.
I can't talk at a football camp.
No. Yesterday when did you guys talk last night after you guys jammed?
Me and him don't talk
at all.
No, we don't just sit there and text each other. That's weird.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yes. But
weird.
in this circumstance, you know,
I don't really text my own dude.
Yes, sir. No, I'm understanding what you're saying.
I don't really text my own dude. Like, only if it's really like to get on to do something. Play the game, Discord, trying to link, trying to smoke, get some bitches or something. I don't know, but yeah.
But I'm just trying to tell you, like, I didn't know any, like, I'm sitting there in the car, just got my Popeyes, my mom, and then she gets a call, and she's like, looks at me, and I'm like, what's up? And she was like, they're looking for your cousin. Yeah, like he was involved in the shooting.
Something important to note here is that Mawu is an excellent communicator. He knows full well how to dismantle these kinds of direct accusations and intimidation tactics in a gentle and consolidated manner without offending anyone. Most importantly, even though he is intimidated using every aspect of his life, his football dreams, his scholarship, and even his social standing, he never shifts the blame onto anyone else and purely focuses on maintaining his innocence. This means tugging at his emotions is of little value because he is in full control of them. So now, detectives will try an alternative approach, one that uses more damning evidence to pressure Mawu.
When you
say shooting, what do you guys mean by shooting?
I don't know. That's what she told. That's what she said that you guys said. That you guys kicked someone's door, saying that. Exact words.
Saying that's not true. None of that stuff is true. We hadn't even talked to your mama. We hadn't even talked to your grandma.
Yeah.
Till we went and knocked at your door. That's when we knocked at grandma's door. That's when we didn't kick anybody's door down. We didn't do nothing.
I don't know, sir. I'm just telling you as much as I know.
So they told me that they gave me a specific. What were you wearing last night? Let me ask you. I forgot to ask you that.
I was wearing a black shirt.
Black shirt?
Yeah.
Were you wearing a hoodie?
No.
No. Do you remember what Isaiah was wearing?
No, sir.
Okay.
What is Isaiah's nickname? I want to call it Chucky. Chewy. Something white. What is it? Some Char.
I don't know, sir.
Close. You know what it is. Come on, man. Charlie XY. Chew. Okay. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, like I said, they described you. They described you down to the T. You and your gun with a damn laser on it. You were scaring the shit out of everybody, swinging that gun around. And I don't know if you were just thinking people were gonna start jumping you or what, but you guys were, both of you guys pulled out your guns with lasers and swinging. Like, pointing them at people.
Okay.
Alright?
Body out, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I'm just telling you, that's what they're telling me. I didn't say that you did it. That's what they're telling me you did.
Okay.
Alright, and there was a person in a car that you guys shot at. and they named you as one of the shooters. So that's why I was trying to clear that. Was it you or was it your cousin? Because they named you and your cousin, and that the car tried to pull out, and that you guys were after some guy named Nate. I don't know who the hell this Nate is, but you guys were trying to shoot him. I don't know what the hell it's all about. That's why I was trying to get some clarification.
Yes, sir.
So that person in that car identified you guys. Say,
yes, sir.
He's in that car. And you guys start shooting at that car. And that car, we found the car. It has all sorts of rounds in it.
Okay.
So we collected a bunch of rounds. I'm not gonna find your fingerprints on any of those casings, right?
Okay, load the bitches with a glove on.
Pay very close attention to how Mawu's story will now begin to shift ever so slightly from a pacifist caught up in a chaotic situation to one where he had to act in self-defense.
What's your DNA?
Yes, sir. Looks like DNA.
DNA,
So we're gonna come in, I don't know if they've done it yet or not, but we're gonna get DNA out.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take it and we're gonna use it on those casings. And we're gonna swab the casings for DNA.
Like my mouth?
So DNA's unique.
So we're gonna match up if you've touched those casings and you have matches up. Are we gonna? Is there a chance that you handled some rounds that they put in this gun?
Fuck no.
No.
No. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be today, obviously, but.
He's trying to use everything to scare him. He didn't know, like that.
So we have a chance for you to tell us, the truth, so that we have an explanation.
I'm telling you the truth.
Or it comes later on down the road, when we have to come back and revisit this when we have all this stuff.
Yeah, no sir, I'm being truthful with you. Like I told you, I'm the youngest person at these parties. I don't know anyone. I'm just,
You know the soccer players?
I'm a high school kid trying to have a good time, you know what I mean?
You know the soccer players?
I know one of them. One.
What?
I don't even know what his real name is. They just say his shit is like E.
E?
Yeah, E.
Is he the one that hosts the parties or what? We couldn't figure out who that guy was. Everybody kept on mentioning that E guy.
Yeah. But other than that, like.
So we're not gonna catch you on ring camera, ring footage with gun.
Nah, you'll catch me fighting though.
Yeah. Because there's cameras around.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you'll catch me fighting, but I told you that.
And you never picked up that gun that fell out of that guy's back.
Yeah. No sir.
No defense, man?
No sir.
Shoot in defense?
No sir. No sir.
You just pick it up and point it at him, like to get to spook him. I know you're trying to. He's trying to pull a gun on you.
Yeah.
You didn't pick it up to try to spook him or scare him.
No sir.
So you want to be a suspect, or you want to be a witness for the shooting?
What do you mean?
That's what we're asking. Right now, you're a suspect.
Okay.
They try everything they power to scare this nigga. Everything is not working. You have to figure this out yourself. Because I'm not helping you.
Being the shooter, you have some information for us. Then you go from being the suspect and being the shooter to, I don't know, whatever else it is.
What is whatever else it is?
Okay.
I mean, we still have Isaiah.
Yeah.
We still have those dudes. You're telling me this, you got jumped, right?
No. Not me.
You didn't get jumped?
He said you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get.
No, he didn't get jumped. He got punched in the face.
Okay, you got punched. You got in a fight. This dude that also punched you also pulled out a gun, right?
Yeah. Or tried.
Okay, so anybody pulls a gun, and they get a gun pulled on them too, and they lose the gunfight, well, you know what I mean? But we don't have that from you.
Yes, sir.
All we have is you're sticking to this story that you didn't do anything except for get in a fight.
Yeah.
And it's hard because that's not what we have. So that's what I'm saying. Is that
yes, sir. I'm understanding, sir.
you can come through with something.
Yeah, sir. I'm understanding, sir. But I'm just be honest. Like I didn't have a gun, sir. Like there's maybe 30 people outside, bro.
We're gonna roll the dice.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, we're working hard right now, and
yes, sir.
this is the information I have, or else we wouldn't have ever even bothered you because we had about 30 kids out there this morning, and we interviewed every single one of them.
Yes, sir.
And they're not here. You're here.
Yes, sir.
And that's not by accident.
Yes, sir.
So that's...
No, I'm understanding. But, yeah.
Damn motherfucker.
When we say shooting, what are you thinking?
Why do you keep asking me this?
Why do I ask you? Because to me, if you say there's a shooting, there's a big difference between someone shooting at a party and someone getting killed.
The shooting is shots, right?
Right.
Okay, then there was a shooting. Like
So
I
that's
said.
what you think happened? That's it?
Just
You
shots.
don't know anything
Just
else?
shots.
Right.
Like any other party happens. Someone airs the party out. That's
Okay. So this is what I want to tell you right now. Somebody's dead.
Okay.
And you're the suspect.
Okay, so.
That's how serious this is right now. That's what I want to tell you. Okay? So this is
You know who's
shooting
dead?
at a party.
Huh?
Do you know who's dead?
Yes, sir.
The guy in the red jacket sweater. Yeah.
The party that you're
The
at,
one you
that
fought.
You're identifying it. You as the shooter.
Yes, sir.
It's
You
a
fought him. You just told me that you fought him.
Yes, sir.
And that he tried to pull a gun on you.
Yes, sir.
And then he ends up dead.
Yes, sir.
At this point, Mawu's initial confidence begins to dwindle, and his foolproof story crumbles.
Yeah.
He knows that his small mistakes while answering questions have caught up to him, and his
Dude,
glass
stay
castle
quiet.
is about to shatter.
And you tell me that the gun fell in the street.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. No.
So what is that? How's everybody going to look at that?
That,
What are
like,
they going to say?
like it's my fault.
Like you picked up that gun and you shot him, right?
Yes, sir.
But
I did not, sir.
Okay.
Did not. The gun was like, even when I'm running away, like you hear people like they were asking, "Where's the gun?" Everyone was telling him where the gun was. Like it's by the red car, But I never touched that gun. That's not my gun.
I understand.
There's no point to touch that.
Yeah.
Because like you don't know.
You see, you're wearing a black shirt, right?
Yes, sir.
And what color pants?
Blue.
Blue. Shoes?
White.
White. What kind of shoes?
Jordan 5.
Yeah, that's
Jordan
it.
5s.
That's their blue pants, white shoe.
Are those at your house? All that clothes at your house?
Yes, sir.
Or in your house the other day?
I don't know. My shoes, I think, are downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yes, sir.
Alright, dude. You know what happens when you fire a gun, right?
Yes, sir.
I did it.
What happens?
I'm resident.
There's an explosion, right? There's an explosion. What happens? Gunpowder spreads.
Yes, sir.
Guess what happens to that powder? Do you know what happens to the powder? It falls on your clothes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna find any gunpowder on your clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I'm gonna be collecting all your clothes, dude. I'm gonna be collecting your clothes just to, and I'm doing this to try to help you out. Because if you didn't do it, then I should not find gunpowder residue on your clothing.
Gunpowder, if you just like there, it just.
Well, dude, from what you're telling me, is that you were running to your car when you saw that, and when you're already getting to your car, you heard the gunshot. So that's not gonna get the powder's not gonna travel to you unless you're next to the gun or next to the gun. The only time you're gonna get the residues if I'm here, right here,
Or shoot
where we're
next
at.
to each other, you'll get gunpowder on you.
That's what I'm saying.
If you shoot the gun, you're gonna get gunpowder on you.
Correct. You shoot the powder, or I'm shooting next to you, you're gonna get powder.
What if it's in like the area?
It has to be like this close, dude. If you're not this close to the gun, it's not gonna be on your body because it doesn't travel that much. Unless you're shooting a cannon, but you're not shooting a cannon, right? You're shooting a handgun that's being shot is only gonna be this much, dude. I mean, like 4 feet. So if you're not 4 feet from the gun, it's not gonna be on your clothing. Am I gonna find gunpowder residue on your clothing?
Yes, sir.
100%, dude. Because this is, like I said, this is where you're gonna get, just where you're gonna screw yourself over. Because this is all evidence that I can't make up, and you can't even make up at this point. Because this is shit that I can't.
You gotta be quiet at
Believe
this
it or
point.
not, our job of this investigation is to make sure that you are proven innocent. So we're gonna go through.
I doubt that one.
No, we're gonna go through, and when we don't find anything on there, we say, you know what?
That
is bullshit what they told us out there. We didn't find nothing out here on this clothes. Guess what? This dude is clean. He's telling the truth.
But if I find gunpowder, then it's gonna, everything you've been telling me, it's gonna go out the window because it's gonna say all the shit you're telling me is bullshit. Make sense? Because you're gonna have gunpowder.
And we don't have a story or any way to explain it away.
Yeah.
You know, but if you were next to when the shots were going off, and you're like, you know what? Okay. I'm not gonna tell you who shot, but I was right next to the guy, and shit might have fell on me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm giving you an even shot so you can prove it, because this is not something I can make up.
Yeah.
It's what's gonna come out on lab. It's gonna be something that I can't change. Yeah. It's gonna be there. How close were you to the shooter? And I'm not gonna. You don't have to tell me who the shooter was.
I don't even know. Like I said, it's just all like a crowd. Like if us do the crowd up like this.
So were you about this close?
I don't know. Yeah. Like it's just a crowd of 30 people, bro.
Now, he was close to the shooter.
Boom. That's when
They were a little more separate, dude, and that's what I'm saying. So one gunshot will give you a little bit of gunpowder.
No, they weren't separate.
We all have that video, and I've already heard them. They're like boom, and then boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. So it's like that sequence. So it's not like pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? So it's
in like that moment, that's what it feels like.
Okay,
but
I got you.
It was just a crowd. It's big crowd. Big.
So you're close enough to where you believe you might have gunpowder on your clothing.
Maybe, yes. Sir.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
I don't have anything else anywhere else, sir.
I got you. Fair enough. All I need to know is if I find it, I know why it's there.
Yeah.
And it's not
just because I was in that crowd. Pretty sure all of us that were in that crowd would have gunpowder.
No, we already checked a couple hundred, and nobody else got it. So that's what I'm asking.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
So if you feel like you were close enough, like at least from you, then it's gonna be on you.
Yes,
if
sir.
you're not this close,
yes, sir,
it's not gonna be on you.
I get scared.
Right, so you think it might be?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that way I can have them tested and we'll know.
Yes, sir.
And all that close all together.
Yes, sir. Maybe. I don't know. I just be coming in my room just throwing shit.
Okay, got you.
But I don't. You won't find a gun. I don't have a gun.
I got you.
Yeah.
If I find a gun in your car's not, I'm gonna find a gun in your car, right? Because I'm gonna pick up your car too.
No. You might find some carts in my car.
Some what?
Some carts.
What is that?
Cartridges.
Like rounds?
No.
I don't know what cartridges are.
Like carts, like THC carts.
E-carts, nigga.
No. Dude, all that shit, I'm not worried about that, dude.
We're not here to investigate. Drinking or weed smoking. We just told you what we're investigating.
Okay, yeah, then that's like the only bad thing I have in my car is like carts. Yeah. You
So,
can check that out.
secondly, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. If by chance those videos do come through and we see you with the gun,
yeah. Huh? Wanna go? To my door.
it's gonna be bad for you.
Yes, sir.
Because at that point, not only will you be in trouble for the shooting,
yes, sir,
or being involved in the shooting, not saying that you shot that guy,
sir,
but for the shooting, but you're also gonna be in trouble for discarding that firearm. So if you did have a firearm, it would be in your best interest to provide it back to us, because that's an additional felony charge.
Yeah, no,
that's gonna happen.
No, I understand. I don't got a firearm.
I'm not gonna find a firearm in your car.
No, sir.
Because I'm gonna tear up your house right now, and I'm gonna tear up every space that you can possibly hide it.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna find nothing.
There's a process here, and I'm telling you that we know exactly every spot that you're gonna have been at from when you left the party, and every single little spot that you went to. We're gonna figure it out. It may not be quick. You might still be in jail by the time this stuff goes through.
I'm finna sit in jail?
You're fixing to sit in jail right now. We don't have a story for you.
So I have to go to jail today and sit there.
There's a chance.
I have to sit in jail today.
It depends on
That's what you're telling me.
It depends on you.
It depends. So how does it depend on me? I just told you everything. I just told you my story, but I have to go sit in jail now?
But give me a second. I was asking you first to tell me, give me people that'll vouch for your story. You don't want to give me any of your football players or your friends. You want to give me Jesse.
Jesse Joy.
Joy? Jesse Joy?
Yeah.
Aragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, snitching.
I need somebody to vouch for you, dude, because all I have is your story.
Yeah.
And I got 4 people telling me different. You know? So that's what I'm trying to say. I need somebody that's going to tell me your story.
Yes, sir.
And I want to make sure that when I talk to you,
that you got jumped.
I didn't get jumped. Stop saying that.
Yes, you got in a fight.
All right.
There are several things to note in this interaction.
Stop saying
Firstly, Mawu seems to make at least some progress in reversing the suspicions placed on him by sticking to his story, even though detectives have confronted him directly with most of the evidence they have. Secondly, although Mawu is smart, he falls for one of the detective's
he low-key
traps.
convincing me, but I know he
Gunpowder
good
residue
though.
is the most concentrated at 3 to 5 feet away from a fired gun. By admitting that detectives will find a significant amount of gunpowder residue, Mawu essentially admits that he was one of the very few people in the vicinity of the guns being shot, which narrows him down to the most probable suspect even more. Lastly, the mention of jail seems to anger Mawu, who displays an intense emotional reaction. Banging the table, his posture, and his outburst all indicate that he is triggered by a loss of control over the situation and rising stress levels. In fact, this is one of the only times we see him get angry throughout this entire interview. He knows that despite his crafty attempts, he is still one of the prime suspects.
And you want to ask my football player friends if I was with them?
Anybody that was there that can vouch for what happened tonight. That's who I need to speak to. I need somebody who's going to tell me, no, this is all bullshit. This is what happened. I was with him the whole time this fight went down. He fought. He
Should
protected
die.
himself. This is what happened. I saw the gun fall. Someone that was close to you that could help you. Help me put that together.
Well, she saw. I think she saw the beginning of the fight,
Okay.
but I made her leave.
I got you. Do you have a phone number so I can call her?
I don't know her phone number by heart.
Is it your phone?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you have any way I can contact her, or where does she live? Maybe I can go talk to her at her house. I just need somebody who's gonna before.
I mean, I can. If you guys can give me my phone, I can take the number.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll make sure they get you a shot so you can give me that number. And I just want to get. I want somebody that's gonna be on your side and that's gonna give me the story.
Yeah, she was there from the beginning, but like.
Did she jam with you, or did she jam before?
Huh?
Before the gun stuff, did she jam? Did she leave, or did she stay?
Oh, left before. I made her like, cause that's my.
How'd you make her leave? He knew he was about to shoot that bitch up. That's why he made her leave.
My girlfriend. Like, I'm not gonna put you in.
I got you. Did you have? Do you have anybody that was there, or that can kind of help me with your side of this version of when the gun came out and all that shit off, all that shit went down? Somebody that can just tell me, dude, what they saw, and as long as it matches what you say, dude, that's what matters, dude. I need somebody that's gonna tell me, you know, the version that you happened, and that was gonna give me what you just told me. Be honest with me, dude. That's what I need. I need somebody that's gonna vouch for you, dude. That's what I need.
I don't know. Maybe my cousin.
You think he'll tell me the same thing?
Yeah, that I haven't done shit. I didn't do shit.
Okay.
Like, he'll tell you that. He's not gonna lie.
Let's hope so. His what he tells me right now is gonna be.
Yes, sir.
Is what's gonna dictate what's gonna happen to you. So if you end up going to jail, you know what? You know that he didn't help us out with your side. I'm just gonna let you know right now. If
there's no way I can go home tonight.
Well, that's what I tell you. If his story.
I'm asking him.
Oh.
Because he's the man with the plan.
I do have a plan. I'm trying to be straight up and honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to go home. Sleep in my bed.
Okay.
Is there a way I'll go home tonight? Answer that. Okay.
So, that said, doesn't mean that you're not ever going to go home.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just trying to make it back home before Monday.
Before your dad what?
Uh-huh.
Before your dad? Or before what?
Oh, Monday. No, I got football. I got football practice.
Oh, you'll be back home before Monday, dude. You're juvenile. You're juvenile.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yes, sir.
So.
Right, he's 17. I forgot.
You sure I'll be back home before Monday?
Should be. I don't think they can keep you long. But it just depends on the judge.
Yes, sir.
And it just depends on what we learn from.
I'm just trying to get back home, play some ball.
I got you. And you know we're trying.
He keep him so long if they found out he did that shit. When she did that shit.
The one on the floor. You need anybody else with another gun?
Yes, sir. I mean, I was really only focused on him, like, you know.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
You didn't see any other guns?
No, sir. I was really only focused on him, like, who the are you? Like, you know what I mean? I've never seen this person before in my life, and for you to just, you know what I'm saying, hit me, like, I don't know.
Because we found his body, dude. He didn't have a bag on him. That's why it's kind of weird, you know. That's what's kind of odd for us.
I'm pretty sure if you guys say you guys have cameras, if you guys check the.
Well, that's what we're waiting for, because you have to still wait for someone to be able to download it to us. They take a while.
Yeah.
I was able to get a couple that were in the area. We could hear the incident. We could see the cars leaving.
Yes, sir.
But we're waiting for the other ones.
The story that you're telling me that guy is armed and he pulled out a gun and now he's dead. I want to believe it like really bad.
No, yes, sir. You guys have cameras, and I guarantee you 100% if you guys really do have cameras, like you will see the black satch thing around him.
Remember, there's like 100 parts to this investigation.
Yes, sir.
Right?
No, yes, sir.
So video evidence is everybody talks about video evidence, evidence, right?
Yes, sir.
Video evidence is this much.
Yes, sir.
This much of the investigation.
Well, maybe my
Look at that messing with it.
Be compliant and tell you guys that.
And he's gonna tell me 100% you never touched a gun.
No,
right?
yes, sir.
Okay,
100%.
Gotcha. I want to make sure that they keep on stressing that because they said they named you by a name, dude. And like I said, I don't know when it's not just one person. That's what sucks is that people know you.
Yeah.
You know, they know you and they know your cousin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Crash.
Yeah.
He doesn't have guns.
He posts them on social media. We know it. No need to
What
see it.
happened?
Doesn't have guns.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Crash.
Yeah.
He doesn't have guns.
His cousin have guns?
He posts them on social media. We know it. No need to lie. See, this is where you need to be truthful, dude. Because this is something he puts publicly. You're not making shit up. You're not diming him out. He puts it publicly by himself.
You're telling me that
Yeah, he get the post because he put this publicly. We seen it.
you didn't have a gun, right? Somebody's shooting next to you.
I'm not gonna speak on my cousin.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what he.
Have you seen him with guns?
No, sir.
Come on, man. Dude, I'm going to show you a picture on Instagram. You're sitting right next to him and he's got an AR-15 right on his mouth. Alright? You know that.
Yeah,
you were
right
there when
there.
you took the picture. It's literally your face. So,
And then his Glock that he has.
it's tough for us to sit here and want to believe you when
Yes,
you're
sir.
like blatantly lying. So some of the questions we ask, we know the answers to. Alright?
Yes, sir.
So just know that. Yeah, it's cool. You don't have to talk about your cousin. Okay? But here's the deal, is right now, you and your cousin are in a lot of trouble.
Yes, sir.
And your cousin, someone tells me your cousin got you in a lot of trouble today.
It is easy to see how emotionally defeated Mawu is, even though he is still sticking to his story. Although he has made a worthwhile attempt to mask the truth, lies like this one have played a massive role in discrediting him. Moreover, it is likely that detectives already had most of the answers, as it is unclear how many people they interviewed and what video evidence they had. In interviews like this one, detectives can manipulate evidence however they wish. Whether they do that by fully disclosing it to the suspect to intimidate him, or even falsifying it in order to catch lapses in an alibi, nothing is off the table. Although some techniques do lead to false confessions out of sheer stress, these strategies are required to confront individuals like Mawu, who are cold and calculated.
And to me, it doesn't seem that he's on the straight and narrow when he's pulling you down that path. You were trying to play football. You
You're trying
have a
to make a better
scholarship. Your cousin don't.
Yes, sir.
Your cousin wants to have street rep or whatever it is that he wants to have so that he can sell his rap albums or whatever the case is.
Who's the rap album?
So we're gonna, if he has more questions for you, good. We're gonna let you chill for a little bit. We're gonna talk to your cousin and we might bring you back.
Any questions for me before I leave?
Yes, sir.
Sure you don't want to tell me anything before I leave, dude? Because once I leave, dude, it's gonna be hard for me to help you out after I leave, dude. Because nothing you want to clarify.
Yes, sir.
At all. Gotcha.
That's all.
Alrighty, then just hang tight. Let me talk to your cousin. I'll give you a little more a longer break without the cuffs, and then by policy, man, I gotta put you back in cuffs, all right?
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll hold you back there, and then we'll be with you shortly, all right? Thank you.
Shortly after this interview concluded, Mawu's trial began, where a direct connection was found between him and a 9mm ammunition box, a laser, and shell casings found at the crime scene. Additionally, while his trial concluded, he was kept in jail. However, since Mawu was 17 at the time of the shooting, he qualified as a minor and voiced a request to be let out to finish high school. But the victim's family would not let him off so easy. A petition was started on Nico's behalf that called for Mawu to be kept in jail until he was sentenced. The judge soon deemed
On July 31st, 2021, Nico Gonez attended a house party with his friends. A fight broke out where a few people were jumped. Nico was trying to get other parties goers away from the altercation when guns were pulled out. A car shot 5 times and Nico was shot 2 times while trying to hide from the gunfire. Unfortunately, Nico succumbed to his injuries. Now Nico's 2-year-old son is left without his father. One of the murderers, Ma Reveles, was a minor when he took Nico's life. Now Ma is requesting to be released from jail to finish high schooling. We created this petition in hopes of keeping Mawu in jail as he is a dangerous individual. We do not want to allow him the opportunity.
Mawu was believed to be a threat to everyone around him. And by February 2022, Mawu Revels was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 25.5 years.
Yeah.
Do you think Mawu was trying to get off scot-free using his age? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments.
Fake heavy shot. Fake heavy chat. He got that motherfucker and got put the fuck away. We'll see you next time.